Yeah, I actually went back to Cobb's tune. And why, you're asking? Why in the world would you go back to the Cobb tune? Well, this car is set up parts-wise perfectly for the Cobb tune. There's nothing that exceeds it. There's nothing that's making it wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't exceed the parts list. So that's why this runs so good on Cobb's, and here's the reason. I believe that the E-Tune didn't have the correct amount of safety. Now, maybe it does, maybe that's just me, but when you do pulls, you see 0.0 feedback knock, find knock, learn, and that's amazing, right? Because you're like, oh wow, I'm not doing anything. I'm not knocking, everything's good, the fuel's good. I'm using over the grade of fuel that I should use for the tune, meaning if it's a 91 tune, I'm using 93, so it gives me that extra knock protection. I've always been a proponent of that, always. But like, the fact that it's not pulling timing, the fact that it's not correcting anything, kind of scares me. The fact that the Cobb will be like, oh yeah, hey, you know what? We're thinking that we sent something, so we're gonna pull some timing. That's actually protecting this motor. And I'm not against that. Like, I'm not against a little bit of timing pull, like a 0.2 timing pull or something like that, just because, you know, it senses that it's seeing something that might be like an actual knock event or something. It's an actual event. So for that, you know, I don't know, man. So I switched back. So Cobb, I've got that protection again, I feel like. So that, to me, sometimes is cooler than, you know, being able to sit there and hit, you know, 19, 20 PSI. Sometimes it's like, okay, great, you know, over the 17.5, but then how much damage is it doing? So I'm always looking at that for my cars. I'm always, I like to keep them around, you know. If I do have like a beater car, like I have my Saab 900, that was my beater car. That we can go full send, like we literally did. We took it off the jumps at freaking Rallycross and it broke it, but that's what the point was. You see what I'm saying? So the point of this car is not to drive it around and blow it up. So that's that, peeps. SVT WRC in the STI. Later.